Hi, I'm Gregg Araki. Thank you for coming to Amazon to see my film. Mysterious Skin is actually the only movie I've ever done that is adapted from another medium, the novel by Scott Heim. And it was really actually kind of a cool experience to write an adapted screenplay. It's the first time I've ever done it. In the sense that the story and the characters and the story arcs and everything are all sort of laid out for you. So it was really, the writing the script was actually in a way kind of much easier than writing an original screenplay, which is, everything kind of has to be dredged up, all the situations and all the story and what's going to happen and the dialogue and everything. Whereas for Mysterious Skin, it was really just almost like editing a film in the sense that you have all of this material and you just have to sort of condense it and sort of distill it and pull out little fragments and the sort of the essence of each scene and kind of shape it into a feature-length screenplay. So it's really much more, actually, to me, more like editing than it was like actual writing. So it was kind of easier, I thought. I mean, I was, of course, like thrilled. I mean, Mysterious Skin got some of the best reviews I've ever gotten. And, as a filmmaker, that's always more fun than getting bad reviews. My films tend to be, for most of my career, have been very sort of controversial, and people love them or hate them, and they have their supporters and their detractors. And Mysterious Skin also, had its share of detractors, its share of people that didn't like it. But I think more than any other film I've ever done, it got sort of a really super strong kind of critical support, and that was really kind of amazing. I mean, I was really thrilled with it. But as a director or as a filmmaker, you can't really. I mean, I don't really think about that stuff too much or worry about it. It's really just you just make the best film you could possibly make and sort of put it out in the world and hope that people get it. And usually with the film, some people get it, some people don't. Mysterious Skin seems to be a lot of people got it, and that was really wonderful.
Great.
Well, both Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Brady Corbet, Mysterious Skin was kind of an early film in their careers. They had both done, Joe had obviously been on a TV show for many, many years, and he'd done a couple of smaller sort of indie films. And Brady had done, just a few films before, 13 and Thunderbirds. But the Mysterious Skin really gave the two of them, a really kind of amazing kind of showcase role, and they both really took advantage of it and really picked up the ball and sort of ran with it. And I'm so thrilled and pleased for the both of them in terms of how the recognition that the film has gotten them and sort of the career trajectory that they both sort of taken. They're both great people, both amazing actors, and just really kind of cool human beings. So I'm of course thrilled for both of them. Almost exactly. I always, my original vision for Mysterious Skin, I always get my movies sort of in my head. So when I'm writing them, I sort of have all the shots and the editing, and sometimes I hear the music, and I sort of see the whole movie kind of before I make it. So it's the shooting of it is actually just sort of kind of realizing this picture that's already in my head. And for Mysterious Skin in particular, the characters of Brian and Neil I had a very much sort of a visual kind of picture in my head of what they look like. And so when when we're actually making the film or casting the actors and doing the production design and everything, it all kind of it was all sort of coalescing all of these elements and sort of making this picture in my head a reality. And for the most part, the movie looks pretty much exactly as I imagined it. The cinematographer Steve Gaynor did a fantastic job, and Deborah Herbert, the production designer, did a great job, and everybody was really so invested in it.